Hello everyone, welcome to Ultimate Diecast. My name's Tyrone, and you may recall in the part 1 version of this video on 007 in 143 scale, I showed you this very Aston Martin V12 Vanquish from Die Another Day, and I alluded to the fact that the villain in the diorama behind the Vanquish drove a Jaguar. So to continue what I was showing you in a previous video, here is the Jaguar XKR from Die Another Day, looking very much like Dr. Evil. Nice green. The who knows what tipped torpedoes or missiles that are about to be launched at the Vanquish. Can't remember if they actually hit the Vanquish or not. Here are some explosions. Some didn't hit. Don't remember the movie. He's got chains on his tyres. It's very thoughtful. Yeah, funky. Where is the... Oh, and of course, you've got the Vanquish on the opposing diorama. There you go. So, nice segue into the next, or the second part of this series. There are only 2. Don't get excited. I don't have 300 of these lying around. For Your Eyes Only. That is the first James Bond movie I ever saw at the cinema, and not sure what year. Very early 80s. I can't think that it was late 70s, maybe 81, 82. It's only guessing. This diorama hasn't been mistreated. It's actually that way. What's the best angle for you? It's gone off the road. Whoa. Smashed up the front end of his car. Got it all grubby. The opening sequence of these kind of movies, it was a little bit of comedy mixed in, whereas not so much now. The ones with the new James Bond, well, the current James Bond, many viewers would only know the current James Bond, and Craig David, is it? They're very serious, the opening sequences. In fact, the whole movie is pretty serious. Gets a bit dark too, but yeah. Nothing too serious, it is only James Bond. This is the Citroen 2CV from For Your Eyes Only. Wasn't the opening sequence for this movie a bit saucy? I remember it clearly. It's probably the only part of any James Bond movie I remember clearly. Sheena Easton with the opening song, getting all saucy on it. Probably the most famous James Bond car or vehicle there is, the Lotus Esprit, The Spy Who Loved Me. Looking extraordinarily amphibious. That's a cool diorama. Again, it's not a dirty 143 scale. It is actually done up to look realistic. A couple of divers in pursuit. Yeah, that looks great. Nice colourings there. I'll have to do a pan around because these aren't going to fit in easily. Again, one of the more famous and classic James Bond vehicles. Oh, you can't see anybody in that one, by the way. This one you can. Aston Martin DB5 from Goldfinger. Was that Sean Connery? I think it was. Blurry little diorama. Alps in the background. No, that's not the dog yelping. Just some Alps. And in the movie this comes up, doesn't it? And there's cannon in the roof space. Thanks to Q. Can't remember what happens to any of these cars actually. This one was the tyre shredder, wasn't it? Carved up the pursuing vehicle's wheels, tyres. Beautiful looking car. I love what they've done with these things. It's so much more from a 143. I'll always be only really a 164 collector, but these things, you got to hand it to them. Another Lotus Esprit, this one a turbo for your eyes only. And there's Roger Moore. And pop that behind the scene. For some ultra realistic. Was this the one where it was parked in the Alpine car park and they were up in the restaurant or somewhere, and the bad guy stalks up to the car and there's a sticker on the window about some fancy alarm system, and he puts the butt of a rifle or something through the window and the car explodes. Some security system. Not sure the insurance company would approve, but very spectacular. Not sure the people who park next to you, if you've got a security system like that, would be too appreciative of that method, but certainly worked on the day. It's nice. Yeah, these little scenes they've created are pretty swanky. Second to last one. I think I'll do this one, although I have a feeling this is going to turn into a favourite of mine. This is the Citroen From Russia with Love. Who was that? Was that Daltrey or Connery? I'm thinking Connery, but before my time. Any spy movie involving Russia has a little more clout, doesn't it? And scenes like that in the background. It's quite foreboding. Although I'm not sure if this actual scene is in or set in Russia, but it looks good. Looks very good. French car, obviously, but yeah, so much detail to this. Let's see how close I can get without making your eyes go funny. Really well done. Yeah, this one really does it for me. This and the Rolls-Royce Silver Shadow that I showed in the first part. I like the fuddy-duddy cars more than anything. It's a sign of getting old. And I suppose this would take the cake. This has been smashed up in a race. How cool is that? It's got Daniel Byrne behind the wheel. See him? This is a Cougar. It's been dented, smashed in. That looks great. See it from the top angle. Poor thing's had a hard race, or a hard time of it. Smashed up in the back too. Skis have managed to survive so far. And you see on the diorama, things are going haywire left and right. Looks cool. Very cool. Shall we go upstairs, do a bit of a pan around from the crow's nest? Maybe I should just bunch them all in. So I think that was 13 over the two videos, because we featured this one twice. What do you think? 143. Who knew? So much detail. So much to explore. So many people in the cars. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.